skirts the skyline with dusty boots and a restless grin. Back then the town could barely hold him. He swore he'd never cave within. But now he's stacking crates at midnight, lost in echoes of who he'd be. A man who thought the world was waiting, only to learn it never sees. Bills pile up like quiet verdicts, dreams fade to whispers in the rain. And every shift he clocks, his shadow feels heavier with borrowed shame. But deep inside a spark still flickers, a stubborn flame that won't stay down. A voice that whispers, rise again, son, you're not too far from solid ground. He watches men in suits walk past him while he unloads the warehouse floor. He once believed he'd be among them, but life rewrote the metaphor. Old plans lie folded in the glove box, maps to places he never reached. Yet every mile he never traveled becomes a lesson life still teaches. He feels the years weigh on his shoulders, regret like gravel in his chest. But giving up ain't in his nature, a wounded man still walking west. He breathes a prayer into the silence, not begging fate to change the score, just asking for the strength it takes to try again like never before. He lost the road he dreamed he'd find, but not the fire inside his mind. He failed to dream he used to chase, but not the man he has to face. He's beaten down but standing tall, a broken heart but not a fall. The world may say he's out of time, but rising late ain't any crime. He failed his dream, or so it seems, but now he builds a wiser dream. Hammer, resting where the sunlight leans, and something in that moment tells him worth ain't measured in grand schemes. So he rebuilds his small beginnings with patient hands and steady breath, learning greatness isn't glamour, but choosing courage over death. He lays new plans like seeds of summer, not for applause or fleeting praise, but for the man he knows he's growing in quiet, honest, yearning ways. And though the world won't sing about him, he knows the truth beneath the grime. A man is not the dreams he lost, but how he rises one more time. He lost the road he dreamed he'd find, but not the fire inside his mind. He failed the dream he used to chase, but not the man he has to face. He's beaten down but standing tall, a broken heart but not a fall. The world may say he's out of time, but rising late ain't any crime. He failed his dream, or so it seems, but now he builds a wiser dream. The boy thought he had to shine, not knowing sometimes falling harder builds a truer, stronger spine. He failed to dream he'd chased so long, but now he walks where he belongs. A quieter road, a humbler pace, a stronger man in the same old place. And when he speaks, his voice is flame. No shame survives a heart reclaimed. He failed that dream, but not the thing. A wiser man with a truer dream. With a truer Keeps that old phone on the table, screen gone dark like winter's breath. Each night he taps it just to check it, half hoping it might glow again. He raised her with his calloused hands, built her dreams from broken days. But somewhere time drew quiet fences, and both got lost in separate ways. He doesn't blame her growing distance, nor the silence in her tone. Life is made of tiny choices that shape the weight a man must own. He whispers prayers into the rafters, not asking much, just one small sign, a single ring across the miles, a voice that once belonged to him in time. Her pictures on the mantle, frozen smiles he cannot touch. She was sunshine in his bruised world, the only proof he once felt enough. But years move fast as summer storms, and heartbreak comes in quiet ways. Not loud like thunder splitting sky, but slow like someone drifting away. He wonders if she still remembers how he'd waited every door, how he fought to keep her safe when the world demanded more. Now all he has is worn out letters, folded edges, faded ink, a father's hope that still refuses to drown inside what others think. He knows the fault ain't hers alone. Love weakens too when left unknown. He's the father waiting still by the window on the hill. Time keeps stealing what he lacks from the daughter who won't call back. Yet he loves her just the same, through the quiet and the blame. He holds on to broken tracks for the daughter who won't call back. The porch at every sunrise, feels the boards beneath him sigh. Memories drift like dust in daylight, little truths he can't deny. He wasn't perfect, Lord he knows it. He missed birthdays, missed her place, but all he did was fight for shelter, food and warmth through leaner days. He hopes she sees the man behind the storms he tried to keep away. That love ain't measured by his silence, but by the debts his heart would pay. He sets another cup beside him just in case she finds a road. A father waits with open arms no matter how the years unfold. He knows the fault ain't hers alone. Love weakens too when left unknown. He's the father waiting still by the window on the hill. Time keeps stealing what he lacks from the daughter who won't call back. Yet he loves her just the same, through the quiet and the blame. He holds on to broken tracks for the daughter who won't call back. If someday life turns her around and she returns to solid ground, she'll find him there where he has been, a silent hope that doesn't end. He's the father waiting still built that house with borrowed timber, hands cracked open from the cold. A roof that leaked through stormy evenings, yet kept his children safe and bold. The porch still leans where laughter lived, where tiny feet first learned to run. A place where tears and midnight worries were washed away by morning sun. He walks the rooms in quiet reverence, touches scars along the paint. Each little den a sacred memory, proof that joy survives constraint. The world may chase its silver towers, he bows his head to something truer. Four small walls that held his failures and made each victory feel newer. He remembers nights with empty pockets, just enough for half a meal. But somehow love made fire stronger than anything he couldn't steal. The window frame still holds the echo of bedtime stories gently read, tales he told to dreaming children, so hope would guard their weary heads. He never asked the world for glory, just strength to carry what he had. A humble man with quiet triumphs, turning hardship into bread. And though the floorboards creak with age, they sound like hymns beneath his feet. Proof a kingdom can be built within a home so small and sweet. He never chased a golden crown, his greatest riches held him down. Small walls, big stories told, a house worth more than gold, where broken dreams could mend and every loss could bend. A life carved slow and true in rooms he once outgrew. Small walls, big stories stay long after time fades away. Now the kids have grown and scattered, chasing lives beyond the hill. But when they call, he hears the echoes of Daddy, watch me ringing still. He sits beside the warming stove, the same that burned on winter nights, and smiles at how a simple shelter could teach a man to fight his fights. For in those rooms he found his purpose, not in trophies gathering dust, but in the love that shaped his backbone, in every sacrifice and trust. And though the world forgets his name, this house remembers all he gave. A monument to quiet warriors, built from the bones of days he braved. He never chased a golden crown, his greatest riches held him down. Small walls, big stories told, a house worth more than gold, where broken dreams could mend and every loss could this quiet place, but not the love it learned to trace. For every wall we'll gently keep the memories he carved so deep. Small walls, big stories told, a legacy the heart can hold, where every trial turned into grace and joy was born in humble space. He lived a life the old way, says, find miracles in simple days. Small walls, big stories stay long after he's walked away. He sat there on the edge of midnight, bare feet touching a cold wood floor. The room was heavy with his failures, shadows taller than before. Bills lay open on the dresser, promises he couldn't keep. A man who carried too much silence and learned too young to never weep. He felt the weight of years collapsing, like someone closing unseen doors. A life built out of tired choices, cracks beneath the quiet walls. And in that moment, dim and fragile, he thought of walking out alone, letting darkness have its answer, letting sorrow claim its throne. But then a memory cut through gently, like land and swinging in the rain. His mother laughing in the kitchen, chasing storm clouds from his pain. His father's voice came next unbidden, son, you're stronger than you fear. At last a tiny pair of footsteps running toward him bright and clear. He saw his boy wrapped in pajamas, with sleepy eyes and open arms. A single hug that once had saved him from the world's relentless harms. Those memories were loud or golden, just human warmth that held him still, enough to pull him from the shadows, enough to spark a newfound will. 1 inch from falling off the edge, he found a hand beneath the dread. He was 1 inch from falling, one breath from the end, but a lifetime of echoes pulled him back again. A mother's soft laughter, a father's old grace, a child's small embrace filled the leftover space. He was 1 inch from breaking, but love refused to bend. 1 inch from falling, 1 inch from living again. He rose and washed his face in silence, looked at himself with clearer eyes, saw not a ghost or wasted chances, but someone built to stand and rise. He tied his boots with steady fingers, opened windows to the dawn, let morning light reshape the pieces of a man who thought he was gone. He walked outside to breathe of cedar, let wind rewrite the night he faced. Some battles aren't won by fire, but by the courage to stay in place. And though the world won't hear his story, he knows the truth within his skin, that sometimes strength is just surviving the kind of night that breaks you in. 1 inch from falling off the edge, he found a hand beneath the dress. He was 1 inch from falling, 1 breath from the end, but a lifetime of echoes pulled him back again. A mother's soft laughter, a father's old grace, a child's small embrace filled the leftover space. He was 1 inch from breaking, but love refused to bend. 1 inch from falling, 1 inch from living again. If every night should call again, you'll hold those memories like men who rise not out of perfect days, but wounds that taught them how to stay. He was 1 inch from falling, but hope slipped through the cracks. A whisper from the shadows says, son, you can't come back. And now he walks the daylight, a quiet, humble man, 1 inch from falling once, but standing where he stands. Keeps a box beneath the cedar, wrapped in twine and dust and time. Inside their life in faded colors, and 2 hearts caught in a younger climb. They weren't broken by betrayal, no sharp goodbye or shattered door, just quiet drift like autumn weather, slowly colder than before. He pulls a picture from a bundle, his smile's warm as summer wheat. He sees the man he used to be and wonders where he lost those feet. Not bitterness, not angry echo, just tenderness that never died. A love not meant to last as lovers, but meant to live in what they tried. He sits a while on the old porch swing, listening to the night confess. And sometimes life chooses a path where hearts still love, but love loves less. They built a world that wasn't broken, just outgrown like childhood clothes. Yet in each frame their eyes still shimmer with stories only silence knows. He keeps her laugh inside his pocket, not his longing, but his truth. They shared a warmth that shaped his backbone, gave the rough edges of youth. And though her name feels distant now, he still can bless the road she walked, for they were carved by something honest, even when the future balked. He's learned that endings aren't defeat. Some loves bow out but stay complete. Photographs don't lie, they hold what words can't try. Love that had its day, but never fades away. Two hearts that couldn't stay, still bless each other's way. Photographs don't lie. Some loves just change the sky. Change the sky, change the sky. Now when the loneliness comes knocking, he doesn't curse the empty bed. He thanks the years that held their story, thanks the past they both were led. He hopes she's laughing in her kitchen, hopes she's found a steady peace. Two different lives, two grown-up answers to quiet prayers that never cease. He tucks the pictures back in order, not out of pain, but reverence for love that couldn't last forever, still leaves a timeless imprint. And as he turns the porch light off, he whispers low into the breeze. Some loves don't end, they just take shape in memories that never freeze. He's learned that endings aren't defeat. Some loves bow out but stay complete. Photographs don't lie, they hold what words can't try. Love that had its day, but never fades away. Two hearts that couldn't stay, still bless each other's way. Photographs don't lie. Some loves just change the sky. Just a borrowed phase, but lovers grow in different ways and leave behind their better days. Photographs don't lie, they guard what time lets fly. Love lives in every frame, even when life changed its name. The past still warms his chest, not something to forget. Photographs don't lie. Some loves don't say goodbye. Punched the clock before the sunrise, left his coffee on the porch to cool. Another day inside the steel mill, trading dreams for something brutal. He missed the birthdays, missed the laughter, chose overtime instead of rest. Convinced a man was worth his paycheck, not the love he held in his chest. His kids grew tall while he was working, he saw their lives in photograph, moments captured without his shadow, scraps of joy he missed. happiness so fast, but bills don't wait for tender moments, and pride don't bend for softer views. So he kept going, kept on sweating, believing sacrifice was proof. His wife would leave the porch light glowing, hoping he'd come home before the dawn. But by the time he reached the driveway, half the world was already gone. He told himself he had no option. A man provides, a man stands tall. Yet somewhere in those endless shifts, he lost the laughter in his halls. Now in the quiet of the evenings, he hears the echoes he ignored. Dinner plates and missed embraces, promises he can't restore. Still, deep inside his callous spirit, he feels the truth begin to rise, that worth is more than worn out knuckles, and time is life in disguise. He gave the world his strongest years, but now he faces all his fear. Stolen hours, stolen days, life ran past in hidden ways. He worked hard just to survive, but lost the moment, still alive. Now he learns what time demands. Hold your family while you can. Stolen hours took their toll, but honor still lives in his soul. He sits beside the wooden table, where empty chairs still seem to wait for conversations never spoken, for all the times he came too late. But guilt's not all that fills his chest. There's quiet pride for what he built, a roof that held through every storm, a life secured with sweat and silt. So now he balances the burden, a wiser man with gentler hands. He works but not at any cost. He lives within a different plan. He tells his son, don't lose your hours chasing coins that fade too fast. Work with honor, love with purpose, let your time be built to last. He gave the world his strongest years, but now he faces all his fears. Stolen hours, stolen days, life ran past in hidden ways. He worked hard just to survive, but lost the moment, still alive. Now he learns what time demands. Hold your family while you can. Stolen hours took their toll, but honor still lives in his soul. No man can turn the clock around, but truth can soften hardened ground. He plants new hours in the light and guards the ones that feel like life. Stolen hours, stolen days, but now he walks a wiser way. He built his life with pride and pain, but won't let time be lost again. He holds what truly makes him whole, a family written on his soul. Stolen hours shaped his role, but now he finally owns control. tired footsteps, boots worn thin from double shifts. 3 lunch boxes on the table, 3 small dreams she had to live. No man stood inside that doorway, no warm voice calling out her name. Scattered toys and unpaid letters, and a woman fighting past the shame. She wiped her brow, reate dinner, kissed each forehead, checked each door, held the house like quiet thunder, while her heart cried for something more. But strength is built on broken hours, on weary bones that do not bend. And every night she stood there praying tomorrow wouldn't break again. She stitched her clothes by a candle flicker, put her own needs on a shelf. Said the kids deserved a future, even if it cost herself. She never asked for any medals, never blamed the life she had. She turned storms into a cradle, turned the harsh days into mom's glad. But when the world closed in around her and the bills grew teeth and chase, she squared her shoulders like a soldier and met the battle face to face. For love ain't soft or sentimental, it's made of sweat and quiet fire, of folding tears inside a whisper, and walking onward through the mire. She carried more than most men could, it made it look like something good. Her shoulders held the world alone, 3 hearts beating in her home. No promise kept, no ring to wear, just courage wrapped in daily prayer. She built a life from grit and grace, found strength the hard years can't erase. Her shoulders held the world, and never once let it fall. Now her children stand before her, grown with stories of their own. But every triumph they discover rests on seeds that she has sown. They see the lines carved in her hands, the sleepless nights behind her eyes, the sacrifices never spoken, the quiet dreams she let die. Still she smiles when they thank her, says it's nothing, I just tried. But heaven knows she moved a mountain every day. She stood and cried, and though the road was long and lonely, she walked it with an iron will. A mother forging warriors in a world that tries to still. She carried more than most men could, it made it look like something good. Her shoulders held the world alone, 3 hearts beating in her home. No promise kept, no ring to wear, just courage wrapped in daily prayer. She built a life from grit and grace, found strength the hard years can't erase. Her shoulders held the world, and never once let it fall. Someday she'll rest, her burden's gone, and find the peace she earned so long. But till that day her story stands, a mother's strength and weathered hands. Her shoulders held the world alone, and now her love is fully known. Her children rise a legacy, a living hymn to bravery. She built a life from grit and grace, and time can never steal her place. Her shoulders held the world, and still they carry home. enters the hospital hallway, boots dragging on that cold gray floor, hands trembling like a guilty secret, right before he touched something pure. The nurse says, "Sir, he's waiting softly," and the world shrank down to that moment's light. He held the boy against his chest, and storm inside him turned to quiet night. Tiny fingers wrapped around his thumb, stronger than any truth he knew. One fragile breath upon his shirt felt like a vow he had to prove. And though the years would change the man, the single second carved him whole. A thunder echo lodged forever in the deep rooms of his soul. Now the bedroom posters have all come down, the driveway's empty, the mail stacked thin. His boy left home with a hopeful grin, chasing a world that his father once lived in. And the old man keeps the doorway clean, sweeps the porch before sunrise, pretending he ain't counting days by how long since he saw his son's eyes. He sits in the quiet after supper, where another chair stays pulled out, still a small reminder of that tiny child who once slept on his chest, until the whole house hummed with gentle dreams, and fatherhood felt fierce and new. A lightning bolt that struck just once, yet kept on burning through and through. And though the boy walks his own road now, his father keeps that memory somehow. The first hole still echoes in these arms, like a storm that never meant him harm. The love that thundered soft and low, fire only fathers know. Years pass fast and sons must roam, but that first heartbeat feels like home. The first hole still echoes, and always will. He watches the seasons circle round, leaves fall where he once taught him strong. He still hears tiny boots on gravel, even though it's been so long. There's a picture frame beside his bed, a baby curled on his forearm tight. Some nights he touches dusty glass, like that memory can return to life. But truth runs deeper than the years, stronger than the silence grown. A father's arms remember weight, long after the weight is gone. And when the moon sits low and quiet, he swears he feels a newborn heat, a ghost of joy he held once, now marching with his heartbeat. And though the boy walks his own road now, his father keeps their memory somehow. The first hole still echoes in these arms, like a storm that never meant him harm. Love that thundered soft and low, a fire only fathers know. Years pass fast and sons must roam, but that first heartbeat feels like home. The first hole still echoes, and always will. day the boy will understand how heavy love is in a father's hand. He'll feel that echo in his own when he holds a child to call his own. The first hope still echoes in these arms, quiet nights and changing stars. A bond no stranger could undo, a truth that time itself outgrew. Though sons may leave in father's age, love writes deeper than the page. The first hope still echoes, forever will. He keeps the pen beside his window, where old regrets collect like dust. A single page lies folded gently, a battlefield of broken trust. The lines he wrote taste bittersweet, now ink tremble like a wounded. The fights they had still stain the hallway, ghost pacing where two brothers stand. He whispers names the night remembers, but pride builds walls that time won't breach. And every dawn he thinks of sending what his own heart can't let him reach. The drawer sighs when he reopens that crumpled piece he never sent. The truth is sharp, forgiveness heavy, both heavier than silence ends. Pictures boots on gravel roadsides, two boys that swore they'd never part. But years can turn the warmest memories into shadows pressed against the heart. He reads a letter once again, feels courage flare, thin as flame, and still he folds it slow and careful, afraid of loss, afraid of blame. He fears the answer he might hear, fears much more to disappear. So the letter sits untouched, a bridge undone by wounded trust. One day he'll find the strength to speak, but for now the words just drown him deep. He hopes the wind will carry truth across the miles, across their youth, until that day his heart still bleeds for unsent words a brother needs. He stands beside the fence they built when anger ruled what love began. He sees the years they lost to winter, the boy was the broken man. He holds a page up to the lamplight, a fragile chance to set them free. And though his throat is tied with sorrow, he prays forgiveness learns to breathe. Tomorrow, he says, though he knows the cost, for tomorrow's where most battles rust. Still he hopes one day they'll share a dawn where pride bows down and turns to dust. He fears the answer he might hear, but fears much more to disappear. So the letter sits untouched, a bridge undone by wounded trust. One day you'll find the strength to speak, but for now the words just drown him deep. He hopes the wind will carry truth across the miles, across their youth, until that day his heart still bleeds for unsent words a brother needs. Mercy calls him down that road. He lays weapons in the dust. Two beating hearts deserve a chance to mend what time forgot to rust. So the letter waits in vain, still carrying both love and pain. Someday walk past his fear, knock on that door and keep him near. For brothers break but brothers rise, and healing starts when truth arrives. Until that day his drawer keeps the unsent words a brother needs. I searched the drawers of my old jacket, found ticket stubs from wilder days. A younger man lived in those pockets, one unafraid of losing ways. I walked the road behind my childhood, where dirt remembers every fall. Each scar I earned became a bookmark, and stories I can barely call. And in the glass a stranger staring, with tired eyes and withered skin. A question trembles in my shadow, where did the fire go within? I traced the steps of love forgotten, the kind that burned but couldn't stay. Left pieces of my own reflection in every town along the way. The jobs I worked stole bits of thunder, the dreams I shoved grew thick with rust. I buried hope beneath the schedule, let the world decide my trust. But in the quiet of this evening, something small begins to rise. A memory of who I wanted, still living somewhere in my eyes. And though the years cut deep and wide, there's embers glowing still inside. Where have I kept my younger flame? Lost between pride and shades of shame. But now I dig through dust and fear to find the man I left last year. My courage waits in buried ground, my voice an echo still resounds. I'll gather every spark I drop and rise again where I once stopped, where I once stop. I hold the laughter I abandoned, the wild ideas I let grow old. I lift them slowly from their corners, shake off the doubt, the hurt, the cold. And though I walk with steadier footsteps, fire returns with honest glow. For youth is not a fleeting moment, it's a seed we choose to sow. So I reclaim the roads that shaped me, the storm storms that caught me from within, and stand reborn upon the ashes of every place I've ever been. And though the years cut deep and wide, there's embers glowing still inside. Where have I kept my younger flame? Lost between pride and shades of shame. But now I dig through dust and fear to find the man I left last year. My courage waits in buried ground. My voice and echo still resounds. I'll gather every spark I drop and rise again where I won't stop. Where I won't stop. Not gone, just misplaced fire, a whisper from my old desire. And when I breathe, the coals ignite, a second chance beneath the night. Where have I kept my younger flame? Right here beneath my altar name. I walk the path I feared before, a stronger man who asks for more. My courage wakes, my heart expands. I rise and take my life in hands. No spark is lost in time's command. I'm born again upon this land.